Hi, this is A. Wesley. That ain't who tells it like a TI is. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, please subscribe. The topic I'm going to talk to you today about is Celebrity Roundup. In this week's Celebrity Roundup, I'll be talking about Lotto in the FMU controversy. I also will be talking about Adidas finally dropping Kanye West and all of the other controversy behind it. I also will be talking about Ashanti releasing a new song. I'll talk about the interview she did with Angie Martinez in another video. I just want to talk. She released a new song. I also will be talking about Prince Harry's memoir, which is going to be published on January 10th, 2023, and how some people are happy about it and others are not. I also will be talking about the wearable fashion gala that happened this past weekend for Miss Tina Knowles art in the Miss Tina's art gallery thing for the wearable gala. Like I said, I'll be talking about the fashions. I also will be talking about. There's one more thing I'll be talking about. Let me get my little notes. Oh, I'll be also be talking about Will Smith screening for the movie Emancipation and stuff like that. I also will be talking about Elon Musk finally buying Twitter for $44 million. He claims nothing's gonna change with Twitter, but like I said a few minutes ago, the wearable gala happened this past weekend, and they started posting pictures. First, somebody posted a picture of Kelly in this beautiful red dress, and then after that, they started posting pictures of Kelly and her husband, and then next thing you know, someone posted a picture of Kelly, Beyonce, and Michelle all taking a picture together, and then Chloe Bailey was taking pictures with her sister, and also with their brother, and then Hallie also had a picture up with her and her boyfriend DDG. And so Miss Tina looked real good, her and her husband, in their outfits. But like I said, I'm gonna put some of the fashions in the video. Like I said, Ashanti had been talking about she's going to be releasing new music, especially after she got our Hollywood Walk of Fame this past April, and so she's coming out. I know she did. I know she did a collab with Diddy on the remake of his song "Gotta Move On," but she got her own song out. And she said she was gonna release the song this week, and she did release the song. I'll do a separate video on her song, but I'm glad Ashanti is out here releasing new music and still doing her thing. And that's what you call a legend and an icon. No matter what type of music that they do, their music is always gonna sell and always gonna pop. And that's one thing I did like about Ashanti. On another note, Will Smith had the screening for his Emancipation movie, and they posted some pictures. And when I looked in there, I say Dave Chappelle. I say Dave Chappelle was the one who was downgrading, and downrating Will Smith, for Will Smith, and said he was on Chris Rock's side and stuff. To me, Dave Chappelle is really not a good friend. He's kind of wishy-washy, and I think after what Chris Rock said about O.J. Simpson's ex-wife who got murdered and stuff. I think after he did that controversy, people started tearing away from him too, and now people are trying to warm up to Will Smith again. He had a lot of his Hollywood friends out there. I saw Dave Chappelle. I saw Tyler Perry, and more people in the pictures. But it really did look nice, and it was like a small crowd went to the screen. And I know it was bigger than that, but they just showed a picture of just some people on there. And then it was mentioned about Lotto, because Lotto said that it was a false rumor coming out that she was supposed to perform at a FM at UFAM. I think it's a black HBCU college, and she was saying she was willing to work with the college at first, and until that story came out in the media about she was supposed to perform and she didn't show up. She said no, she wanted wasn't supposed to perform. She said what happened, some kind of a janky promoter put her name on there. She was performing, and like she said, she was willing to work with the school, but some kind of way the school messed up something. So she said she just forget about it, and because she wasn't supposed to be performing there anyway. But it's a shame that janky promoter messed up everything, because I think those kids were ready to see Lotto perform and stuff like that. 'Cause I know she's been performing on stage with Lizzo. She's been Lizzo's opening act, and she's also in Chloe Bailey's new video. I'll do a separate video on that. And then on another celebrity roundup topic, like I said earlier, Prince Harry came out and said he was going to do his memoir. A lot of people were mad and upset because they thought he was going to push his memoir back and not do the memoir at all. After his grandmother passed, but they just pushed it back. And so, not Random House, Penguin, I think Penguin Publishing came out with a little picture of him about his memoir, and the title of his memoir is called The Spare. And they were saying, a lot of people want to read the book from some of the excerpts that were posted yesterday. But then you had some people talking about he's spoiled and he's gonna be talking about this and talking about that. And like he said, he's going to share a little bit about his time with his mom and stuff, but it's going to be about his life too. And so, I know last time I tried to buy that Meghan and Harry book written by the Obed Scobie. I got it. I had it on my Audible thing. That book was so dull and boring. I had to hurry up and send that back. But anyway, I'll see how the other critics talk about the book before I decide to either pre-save it or whatever. I do want to kind of look at it, but I want to see what other people are going to say about it too. And then come to find out, Kanye West finally did get a drop from Adidas. Because when he first came out saying that stuff on Drink Champs, and then on his Instagram about Adidas can't find me, they can't find me. I can say whatever I want to. Adidas can't find me. I'm not gonna say exactly what he said, but we all know what he said. And then by Adidas taking so long, and then when Adidas finally did it, he was talking about he lost $2 million, and then at first they were saying that his Donna School basketball team couldn't play in a tournament, and then he decided to close the school down, and then about an hour later he reopened back up the school and stuff. And like a lot of other bloggers were saying, he opened back up that school because them people were demanding their money back, and he didn't want to give them people back their $15,000. I would have paid $15,000 for my child to go to no school like that. I don't know. I don't know if he's basing his school on a at-home school thing, or a charter school or whatever it is. But I wouldn't, because he's kind of wishy-washy. You don't know what he's really teaching your children. So if I was a parent, I wouldn't send my child to that school. But anyway, people have been making memes about him, and they were saying a lot of his celebrity friends are starting distancing themselves from him and stuff. And I didn't even know some of these Atlanta girls had things, because first they said it was Sheba Sheree. They said, Sheba Sheree know about Kanye. Her stuff wasn't right anyway. And then come to find out, Juice Adora, the place that Juice Adora is an ambassador for, they decided to drop Kanye West too. And then, like I said in my last video, Balenciaga had already dropped him, and also Anta Winter had also dropped him. So it was like the last person to drop him was Adidas. And then he gonna try to go to Skechers, and he went to Skechers unannounced, and Skechers said that he came there unannounced, and so Skechers said they had to escort him out, him and his team and stuff. And so now he's kind of backpedaling and sitting down, trying to make like he's up with all these memes and stuff going about him. But then he gonna complain on his Instagram that he lost $2 million in one day. All the stuff that happened to you, Kanye, you caused it on yourself. You can't blame nobody but yourself. People try to tell you, but like a lot of us black people are saying, we don't mind some of these companies coming out with their statements, but they keep talking. They just keep talking about the anti-Semitic stuff. He also said anti-black stuff, and a lot of people say they should put there in that thing, but I guess they're using the word racism to I guess appease the black folks and let them know. We put both of them in there. We said, but there's more anti-black stuff that he did the black folks. Like I said, I never was a Kanye fan, even when he was hot and popping in the '90s. I never was a Kanye fan because I never was a rap person like that and stuff like that. And on the last and final note, Elon Musk finally bought Twitter, and they was bragging about it all yesterday. And then somebody said late last night he bought Twitter, but he also fired, I think, some kind of vice president or CEO or something like that, and stuff like that. But he claimed Twitter's not going to change. He wants Twitter to be a healthy community. A healthy community type thing where people are allowed to say their opinions and people are allowed to have different opinions. Like I said, I'm only going to be on Twitter. I'm only going to be on Twitter on a temporary basis. But if some of the policies and stuff change, then I'll have to find something else to write on and look at. But from what he talking about, it's not going to change. I don't know. We'll have to see. Those are all the celebrity roundup topics I have today. This is A. Wesley. That ain't even tells it like a Ti is. I am out.